What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back, man. I know it's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It's been a long little minute since I posted on YouTube, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's been like 2 years, 3 years. I ain't been uploading, but you know, nigga was in a rough little drought, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had no PC, really. And the first one that I had ended up, you know, it just got old, and I had trash ass parts in there, so it was eventually gonna stop running anyway. I had got scammed by Digital Storm. Hey, never buy a PC from Digital Storm, bro. They are gonna scam you. That PC I got was fucking trash. But anyway, man, I'm back uploading. I hope y'all tuned into the stream the other day, man. I appreciate you if you did. But we back uploading on YouTube, and you know, I was thinking of some stuff to upload and all that, and I was talking to my homie, Justin. Shout out to Justin, man, 773 Justo. But I was talking to him. He was downstairs in my basement, and he was like, "You know what you should do, bro? You should do story times over gameplay." And I was like, "Yo, that's low key valid." So that's what we're doing today, man. We're gonna do a little story time for y'all. And if you ain't see the title, we talking about my first bad bong trip. Now, for the niggas who don't know what a bong is, I'm gonna put that up top for you real quick. But it's basically like a little long like pipe, right? And it's what you use to smoke weed a different way. You know what I'm saying? Rather than smoking it in a blunt all the time. It's more pure, and the high is 10 times more effective, I guess you could say. And my dumb ass thought I could hit that. But without further ado, let's get right into the story time. Once upon a time in a far, far land. Little stupid ass boy, this ain't no fairy tale. But anyways, about a year or two ago, I had bought a bong, right? And I was smoking pretty frequently, like very consistently. I want to say about two times a day or something around there. But I was smoking a lot more type shit. And you know, for my weed smokers, y'all know, like, after you smoke for a certain amount of time, it's just like that high don't hit the same no more. And you feel like you need something that's a little stronger, right?
What do you mean by that?
So I thought of the idea to go buy me a little bone from the smoke shop that's right by my crib. Now, keep in mind, I did have anxiety. And for niggas who know what anxiety is, you know how bad that shit affects you when you smoking. But anyways, back to the story though. So eventually I'm just like, fuck it, let me go get it, bro. So I pull up to the smoke shop near my crib, and I walk in there. First of all, they got a whole glass case full of designer ass bongs, bro. And I'm in there looking like, damn, bro, this is like the holy grail, like that time when Carter was picking out Asian women in Rush Hour, bro.
You ready? I'm ready. Oh my goodness. This place is off the hook. I love Hong Kong.
That's how I felt. So I'm like, shit, well, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to choose from. And I eventually ended up finding one that I really fucked with, and it was a decent price. Cause if y'all don't know, Bong's expensive as fuck, bro. Like, that Bong ran me $90. But it was a nice looking Bong though. It was like white and blue, and there was a mini Bong too. Cause I wasn't finna get that big ass Bong. Cause for one, them bitches expensive as fuck, and I ain't no fucking Drake. You feel me? I ain't got that type of money. And two, I don't think my lungs could last like that. Like, I was an avid smoker, bro, but I wasn't out here moving like dope as Yola, bro. You feel me? My lungs ain't that strong. But yeah, though, so I had eventually ended up grabbing that Bong though, and bro, I still think about that to this day, like spending that $90 on that Bong, bro. Like, I could have saved that for some better investments, like 22 4x4s at Wendy's. So I text my friends and shit, you know what I'm saying, my two homies, and I'm like, hey, I got a Bong, man. let's have a session. You know what I'm saying? Cause we have frequent sessions at my crib in the basement. Cause my OG was cool with us smoking in the basement. And now I know a lot of you niggas on here, especially you old heads, it's gonna be like, oh, that's bad parenting. Why she letting you and your friends smoke in her basement? Y'all better pay some bills, yada this, yada that. My nigga, I'm sorry your parents back in 1978 kept you inside and took your freedom away from you, nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Take that shit up with the man above. But yeah, she let us smoke in the basement because really her reasoning was like, she would rather us smoke in the basement where we safe than outside on the street. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, your parents really care about you and they don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. And that's why I respect and fuck with my mama so much. But yeah, though, getting back to the story, they had slid over there, whatever, and I was like, shit, y'all ready? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ready to do this? Like, niggas had to get prepared. So they were like, yeah, shit, bring it out. So I went upstairs to go grab it, and I bring it down. I ain't even, mind you, like, I kept it in the box. So I bring it downstairs, you know what I'm saying, the box right there. I unbox that bitch, open it, brand new, shiny as hell. And we all admiring it like it's the magic conch or some shit. So like we looking at that bitch like, damn, this bitch cold as hell, right? So I tell my homie like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know how to work this bitch for real. Like I ain't really, you know, looking on YouTube videos up and other shit like that. So I'm just kind of like going out on the hunt here. But he was like, oh, I know how to use this bitch. Like I smoked him before, and I was like, shit, say less. Like he was the homie that was experienced with smoking and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he used to be rolling woods, you know what I'm saying, hitting dabs, all type of shit. Me, on the other hand, I was really just smoking cones and then occasionally woods when they come around, you know what I'm saying? I was never really, like, no heavy smoker for real. So he grabbed his little nug, he put that bitch inside the Bong, you know what I'm saying? He started cooking it up, you know what I'm saying? We got the water in there already. He cooking it up. It's sizzling, bubbling, all type of shit. Sound like crab legs. And after that, he released the little thing from the back. Inhaled all the smoke. Let that shit out. Coughed up a little bit. Handed that bitch to the next homie. Now, I let my other homie go because I wanted to go last just in case I didn't know what I was doing. So my other homie went. He did that shit exactly the same. Then it was my turn to go. Now, once it got to me, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is where the paranoia started kicking in. Cause now I'm thinking like, shit, what the fuck if I get too fried up this shit? Like, this a lot of fucking smoke to be taken in one puff. So, I get to start, you know what I'm saying, bubbling that bitch up and shit. And I noticed like, I think I've been holding this bitch for too long. So, my homie started looking at me like, damn, nigga, hit that shit. Like, you waiting hella long. So I'm like, oh shit, I was waiting hella long. So I finally, you know what I'm saying, let that bitch go. And I tried to take it all in, bro, but my lung capacity is so fucking small. I couldn't even take in the full Bong rip. So my homie like, nah, nigga, you gotta take in all that. Like, you can't leave none out. You know what I'm saying? That's Bong protocol. Like, you gotta hit everything. So I'm like, alright, fuck it. So I hit the rest that's in there. And you know what I'm saying, I'm waiting, but I'm also thinking like, bro, don't get too fried. And that's why I fucked up, because now I'm thinking like, bro, I don't want to be too fried. So that started fucking with my paranoia and shit. So once I did get high, oh, it was game over, folks. Hey, so guys, I know you might be wondering, why the fuck did this nigga sound like this right now? Well, to make it short and simple, my Blue Yeti mic is broken. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just stopped working. So until I get that resolved, we're going to be using this headset mic. Hope you guys enjoy. So as I'm, sitting down, letting the high sink in, I'm looking around and I'm feeling the inside of my body. And what I mean by that is I'm feeling like all the things inside of my body. I'm feeling my heartbeat. I'm feeling like the vibrations in my veins. Like, I'm feeling everything. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to shake.
Get off me. Get off me. I'm in Debo pigeon coop sweating like a slave. And the only person could get me out was my mom.
So as I'm starting to shake, I'm looking up at my homies like, alright, they not looking at me, so I'm good. So I get up from my seat in the basement, and I start walking to the kitchen. So let's imagine that. I get up, I turn to the left. There's some stairs right there. I go up those stairs, and then I'm just in the kitchen, and I'm pacing around, and I'm pacing around, and I'm thinking like, man, I need to chill the fuck out. So what I did, you wanna know what I did? I grabbed the gallon of milk out the refrigerator, and I started drinking that shit. And I started drinking a lot of it because I'm like, I need to cool the fuck down. Cause right now I'm just thinking too much, and I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm too fried. I need to sit the fuck down. I need to do something, right? So as I'm sitting up there, I calm down, and I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Let me go back downstairs. So I go back downstairs. Them niggas still sitting on the couch, fried out of their minds. And I'm just like, okay, cool, cool. If they fried, I'm cool. If they cool, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna think too much about it. Or so I fucking thought. So after about a cool 5 to 10 minutes of me just sitting down there, I got my ass right back up, and I went back upstairs. Now, what I was planning to do upstairs, I don't know. I literally went up there and just started pacing around because I was like, man, I'm too fucking fried. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what pacing around the kitchen was gonna accomplish. So I finally came to the realization like, alright, I need to lay down in my bed, and I don't want to lead them downstairs. So I'm gonna go talk to my OG. I'll go upstairs because my OG's room is on the second floor, right? I go upstairs, and as I'm walking upstairs, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say, right? I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna tell her like, yeah, I'm high, I can't take them home, none of this, none of that, right? So I go upstairs, I get in her room, I see she's laying down watching TV. I do a little double tap knock. I say, Ma. She say, what? I said, can you drop my 2 friends off? She said, you high? I paused for a second. You know, I really let myself soak in that question. Cause I wanted to make sure like I was really fried and it wasn't just like me over tweaking. I said, yeah, I'm a little fried right now. I don't think I can do it. So she was like, okay. You know, she let out a big little sigh. Okay. You know, those mama sighs be a little something, you know what I'm saying? You start to feel disappointed in yourself after those sighs. But yeah. She eventually gets up, gets ready, and the thing is, I didn't even tell my homies that my mama was taking them home. Like, she just came downstairs and was like, y'all ready? And they was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, she's taking y'all home. And they was like, oh, okay. So we all get in the car because yeah, I was so fried I didn't want to be at home alone. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start tweaking out if I'm here alone. So I'm in the passenger seat, those 2 in the back, right? And the ride it's music on, but the ride is silent. Like, it's silent. Nobody's talking, right? So I'm sitting in the passenger seat and I'm just thinking like I'm deep in my thought, fried. So, you know, I'm shaking, I'm like scratching my neck and shit. And then my homie taps me on the shoulder. And when I tell you, I jumped out of my fucking ass when he did that. I looked around and this nigga is dead in my face laughing. I'm like, yo, nigga, I am fried right now. That nigga is dying laughing. So I'm like, oh god. So eventually we drop them off and we start going back home. The ride back is even quieter. Like, I've never felt a silence so deep in my life. Like, you can like feel your mother saying something, but she not saying nothing at all. That's how silent the ride was. So we get back to the house and I go straight up to my room. You know what I'm saying? I don't waste no time. Go straight up to my room, lay down, and I'm just sitting there for like a cool hour, 2 hours or so. I turn on some Dash EXP. Shout out my nigga Dash EXP for the comfort videos. But I turned on some Dash EXP, and you know, eventually it simmers down and all that, and I'm cooling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking too much about it no more. So I eventually end up going to sleep, and I wake up the next morning feeling, you know, a lot better than what I was feeling last night. So I'm laying down thinking like, man, I'm never touching the fucking bong again. That shit is for real experts. I'm not no smoker like that. The bong hits is crazy. I'm never touching a bong again. And not gonna lie, to this day, I still have not touched a bong. Like, that shit gave me real PTSD. And yeah, that's gonna live in my head rent free for the rest of my fucking life. So as I'm laying down, you know, you wake up in the morning, check your phone, and you know, I see a couple messages from the group chat. I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. So I open the group chat up, and you know, my homie's like, guess what happened last night? You know, they cooking my shit basically.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
And you know, I can't even be mad at it, because why the fuck was I that tweaking in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just one bone hit, and I'm acting like I was in that bitch off 7 edibles, 3 bone hits, 12 pieces of LSD. Like, I'm thinking I'm in that bitch tweaking for real off the druggies, off the shroomies. But in actuality, it was just one bone hit. But yeah, I got a lot of jokes from my friends about it, and I'm not gonna lie, looking back at it this day, it is a funny experience. Like, when it was happening at first, that shit wasn't funny. That guy was pleading to God to get better, because if any of you over high niggas know, when you get super fried like that, you know it, you don't even believe in God, but you just, please God, please let this high be over right now. I won't do it ever again. Y'all know how it get. But yeah, man, moral of the story is, don't do nothing that you ain't ready to do, because if you're not ready to do it, it's gonna show. But yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment. I want to know, y'all, what was y'all craziest bong experience or trip experience, or any like crazy experience y'all ever had, bro? Leave it in the comments. It's a little bit of gameplay left. We did win this ranked game. Nice little clutch at the end. But yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed. I'm out.